folks. How you doing?
Yeah.
Before that, first I'd like to acknowledge the rightful owners of the land, the Yagara and Turrbal people. Sovereignty was never ceded, and we stand alongside First Nations community as they continue to fight for sovereignty of their land. Yes, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you so much to Zai the Way, who were incredible. My brain broke in many different ways, like time signatures, languages, all of it. Kate's range, like, huh? I want to really thank this basically extended family of mine called Obscure Orchestra standing alongside me. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. In over the course of, actually we played our very first show as a group here in BEMAC in 2020. As some of you were there. Thank you for coming back. Some of the people have changed, but they are everyone who's been part of Obscure Orchestra have moved on to different cities and states. Melbourne. You're still family. And we have new members that have only been with us for a few weeks, and they're family too. So we invite you to our family to enjoy the tunes that we make in this living room of ours. This is a living room, because we're living. I'd like to introduce our first song with a feature by Lucie Pegna. Let's do it. that song because Lucie, among many other members of the Obscure Orchestra, are amazing singers, musicians. Obviously, you just heard.
Thanks.
I don't really like to sing. I'm a bit like shy about my voice. But after a couple of years of making this obscure orchestra music, I kind of like, just decided maybe it's time to just do a little bit of singing. And this is a song which is kind of like my ethos around obscure orchestra, but also a sort of challenge to myself to just earn it a little bit. Yeah. Because I'm a bad singer, I don't know what my first note is. Okay. Enjoy Obscure Thought.
One, two,
I don't like to use my voice to sing these songs, 'cause it sounds so weird to my ears. But it feels like I should earn these words I wrote. So I'm gonna be lazy, forgot productivity, and sometimes make with stylistic morality. Got all my friends because they're super cool. Reminds me to break my own habits and rules. I won't force meaning in my lyrical play. Will let myself embrace melodic cliches. Making is iterative, won't finish today. Can't help it, obscure orchestra either way. I don't like to use my voice to sing these songs, 'cause it sounds so weird to my ears. But it feels like I should earn these words I wrote. So I try to be a good mom to my orchestra. Somehow diminish hierarchical rules. A big blanket of friendship and music. Not about being loudest in the room. I won't force meaning in my lyrical play. Will let myself embrace melodic cliches. Making is iterative, won't finish today. Can't help the obscure orchestra either way. Thank you so much. This next piece is I talk a lot between songs, and we have a lot of songs to get through, so tonight is a very conscious effort to just like shut up. So yeah, minimal talk from me. This is a song called Birdnest Hair. Funnily enough, the co-writer of this song is sitting in the audience with us tonight. I want to thank Ash Jokic right there, who co-wrote Birdnest Hair with me. Thank you, Ash. enjoy your song.
One, two, three, four.
Saro, would you like to speak to this next song? Melanin Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
It's not.
No, it's Morse code. Before Melanin Moon, we're going to play a song called Morse Code. It's about the little nephews and young people in my life who I can't communicate yet with words, but I can still communicate with them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
One, two, three, four.
I like to talk to you in Morse code because English only has 1,044 words. I like to talk to you in Morse code because to talk to you in Morse code, because the frogs already do it and I'm jealous. I like to talk to you in Morse code, because the crickets when they sing it just makes sense. I like to talk to you in Morse code, cause otherwise the researchers can't eavesdrop. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge my friend Finn Nicole Taylor. That song, Morse code, sounds very, very different to what you just heard, and I wrote it, with found objects and not really orchestral stuff this time around. So on full display is the arrangement and orchestrating mind of Finn, taking something that I created and making it fully make sense beautifully for this orchestra. So thanks again. Okay, here's a song. You don't know about it. It's called Melanin Moon. Saro, would you like to speak to the song a bit?
So, I collaborated? Matt and I, this is going badly. We made this song called Melanin Moon last year. We thought we'd release it in like 3 weeks, and it's been 12 months. But it's really like this whimsical, beautiful song that Lucie and I now sing together about just being luscious. So, there we go. That was very impromptu.
Well done, well done.
Yes, sir.
One, two, three, four.
Sky
This is a piece called Make Everything, and it kind of like is the second half of that thesis.
Not yet.
Okay. Sorry. This is why it's good to have an orchestra piece. Like, nah, it's not right. Thank you. Okay. Cracks. Oh, yeah. Han, would you like to speak about this song that we spent some time together with?
Sure thing. Yeah, this is one that Matt and I wrote together for the forthcoming Obscure Orchestra album. Matt spent some time collaborating with a large number of us. It's going to be quite a good listen. It's going to be a good chunk of time to like spend with individual members of the orchestra, with Matt, making all of these different pieces. So I got together with Matt and we worked on a piece together, and I'd been reading at that time something I'd sort of flipped through over the course of a few years, but that like it sort of landed in my hands at a time that I really needed it in my life. A book called Joyful Militancy, which is by two Canadian activist organisers, Carla Bergman and Nick Montgomery, and this book really explores a kind of thing that can happen in sort of activist circles or circles of people that are, trying to change the world around them for the better, trying to turn up in solidarity, and there can be this kind of rigidity that forms, or this what they call rigid radicalism, this kind of like calcification that kind of happens where essentially people become cops of one another, and ACAB. So we want to, work out ways of bringing flexibility without like giving up on our ideals. And so that's a big part of what Joyful Militancy is about like working out ways to really learn and change from experiences. There's a whole lot of things in this book that it just sort of blows my mind. But actually I was thinking earlier, and maybe I'm jumping ahead a little bit for this evening, but we're very, very lucky to have the amazing Prof Chelsea Watego with us this evening, who will be performing with us a little bit later on. But in the words, this was really like something that I think comes through in this book and in the selections from this book that I've chosen, that I will be reading from essentially, and Carla and Nick were extremely generous to just like sign off on our use of that. They were very happy for us to use the text in this way. But Prof Watego is one of a number of incredible local thinkers, scholar academics, and also activists. Nerds on the front line, as Prof Watego would say. This Institute of Collaborative Race Research, ICRR, that people might be familiar with. And the kind of values that's structured around are joy, care, spite, solidarity, accountability, excellence, and love. And like, I can't think of better things to kind of structure our lives around. So I think those things come through in these words that I've chosen, or I hope so. So yeah, this is Cracks Everywhere. Discourses of inclusion and tolerance. Empire works to monopolize the whole field of life, crushing autonomy, inducing dependence. At the same time, there are cracks everywhere. There are cracks everywhere. There are cracks everywhere. Activation, affirmation, relationality, change. It is not a question of being right, but of assembling, enabling ways of thinking, doing, feeling in the present. Everyone is capable of joyful transformation, being more in touch with a world that is bleeding, burning, screaming. Refusal, cut against the grain, of obligatory productivity, optimism, structuring capitalist life. Find the wiggle room of freedom. Joy needs sharp edges to thrive. Find ways of coming together, collaborating, fighting, discovering shared affinities. Joy needs sharp edges to thrive.
Thank you, Anne. Okay, I'm just gonna double check what song is coming next because I've messed this up 3 or 4 times already. The next song is.
Twice.
Thank you. This is Community. It's beautiful. The next song is Make Everything. And it's about making stuff because you feel like it, not because there is some ulterior motive or, you know, desire for fame or something. All things that are nice, but not the reason why we do it.
As 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want fame, just to transform my life into art. I take my heart and my pain to forms on it and speed behind. So I stand and music now is audio therapy. Music shows me who I am for
so much. The vocalist you heard from just then was Saro Roro. Myself attempting to sing in Taiwanese, which we heard much better earlier tonight by Caitlin. So good. And then finally, Kaya, Tominaga. Okay, we're well and truly into that sort of last leg of this gig. Stretch your legs, shake them out. We're turning the corner. Yep. This is gonna get fun. It's gonna get rowdy. We're gonna bring up a good friend, Ethan Enoch. How you doing, Ethan?
Pretty good.
Nice, nice. When I brought this track to you, what was going through your head? It's like, what are the possibilities?
The possibilities were endless. I love Matt and his stuff. I always wanted to make some art together, so we collaborated on this piece here.
Amazing. Thank you for being part of it, Ethan.
Yes, happy to be here.
It's a piece called Where's Home, which we eventually, it was a blank slate, and we eventually came to actually this is what this song is about. I love it.
Can I speak on it a little bit?
Please.
So, I'm a Lenaku man from Quandamuka country, so to the east of Meanjin. We're neighbours to Yagara country here. So this song is pretty much speaking on how our connection to the land and striving to keep that connection to the land, living in an occupied country, And I think in a time when we're seeing what's going on in Palestine and seeing their country being occupied, so it's a time to recognize the First Nations people and recognize our connection to the land. So let's go. Yeah, Look, yo, I'm so close, but I'm so far. Trying to keep an open mind with a closed heart. The road's blocked, so we gotta make our own path. City lights drown out the stars when it's after dark. Searching for answers, but the country can't talk. The city speaks loud, still asking for more. And even when we fight back and march for our law, we still fall prey to the scent, the law. The quest for the cheese, yet we never make peace. The killers look good and the poison tastes sweet. The noise is too much, feels like I can't breathe, but somehow we love to find the release. I just wanna go home. I wanna go home. Yeah, where's home? I wanna go home. I just wanna go home. Yeah, back to the seas and the island life. These rising tides of mine make it hard to survive. Yeah, I just wanna go home. Embrace and the foam off the beach. Just a couple things that make a brother's energy complete. Thinking of enduring by the power of the seas keeps me afloat when I'm drowning in a feed. If I stand strong, then the evil can't reach. Let my ancestors speak in my hour of need. I just gotta stay the course and never let it recede. Tap into the source and then I'm caught in the stream. I let it feel the weight and the force of my dreams. I'm trying to speak to break the patterns that were taught to repeat. The roars of the seas connects through the north and the east. The mountain peaks touch the sky and the water is deep. It's the same for my soul, every corner increase. My veins write the story, my blood is the ink. Switch the word, break the chain, we're just setting it free. I gotta heal the country cause the country is me. Sipping from the same well, poison spilling, sickening, but oh well. We play the cards out still, the heart's the hardest to melt. We shot the stars and bring apart from this hell. We ring the bell, let the melody sing. I'm looking to the beat, I'm stressing, allegedly pressing to get respect from me, not meant to be. Holding my hand, we make demands for the sea and the sand. You break the man, give us the land because we know what it needs. We saw the smoke from the trees, we're overdosing this grief. How you supposed to be? We're speaking openly, searching for a moment to breathe. We know the patterns of the stones and the creeks, the slopes and the peaks, the turns off the coast of the reef. No hard sleeps, listen close, chosen to lean before the feed. Only took the most we can eat. Stand focused and I go into peace. I'm just wanna go home. I just wanna go home. Back to the seas and the island life. These rising tides of mine make it hard to survive. I just wanna go home. 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 Back to the seas and the island life. These rising tides of mine make it hard to survive. I just wanna go home. I just wanna go home. I just wanna go home. Yeah, I just wanna go home. Where's home?
Okay. We have a piece. It's brand new. I wrote it 5 years ago. But we only completed it, what, a couple months ago, something like that? Yeah. And we just named it We gave a title for it, 2 days ago. Do you want to speak about this song a bit, Kaya?
Sure. We've named this song Arakawa, based on a river just near where I lived for some part of my life in Japan. We had a lot of help writing this song from my mum, because, and my dad maybe as well, because even though, I speak Japanese, but it doesn't always come to me in a poetic way. And so I think maybe a lot of people here would be able to relate with like having a language but not always having that power to harness it. That's just about the songwriting process. The song itself, we kind of based it on old like work songs in Japan, and because I play taiko, that's something I don't know, I'm just really interested in, and that is fun. It's kind of based around like the seaside and the river and a lot of nature. Oh yeah. And then I can just take this.
Kaya very kindly let me play the taiko. So much fun. No worries.
One, two,
Sora より早く目を覚
end of the night. What time is it? Bedtime. It's 8:30. Okay. Everyone go home, go to sleep. What are you doing out? This is a song that I have had an immense amount of fun learning, making. It was written sort of on the back of learning about my place in this country as an immigrant, but also complicit in the colonisation of Australia. Because when we come to this country, it isn't with the permission of, traditional owners. We come to this country as immigrants with the permission of the Australian government, right? That's who we, swear allegiance to when it's citizenship time. But those aren't the rightful owners of this country. So I've been sort of spending time with a book called Another Day in the Colony by an author named Professor Chelsea Watego. And she is here tonight. She's right there. Also, I had the great pleasure of spending time with probably one of the musicians that I admire the most in this city of ours, by the name of BADASSMUTHA. Also known as Alinta, but BADASSMUTHA is such a cool name to say out loud. So good. Okay, so there is a phrase that Professor Chelsea Watego uses, and it's "fuck hope, be sovereign." And I was wondering, Chelsea, if you might speak to that a little bit in the lead up for this song.
Sure. Sorry, kids. Look, just a disclaimer. I'm not against people having hope. I have hope for my children. I hope for good weather. I just no longer have hope in the Settler Colonial Project, and it was a destination that I'd long denied. But I arrived at that place because of the betrayal of hope and the brutalisation of it on the minds and souls and hearts of blackfellas, including blackfellas that I love, two of which are here tonight, Matthew Bond and Matt Bond. Thank you.
And BADASSMUTHA. Hey.
Hi.
Would you like to speak a little bit about, me pulling you randomly, not randomly, very intentionally into this songwriting process?
Yeah, no, thank you, Matt. It was such a joy to just come in and lay it down, and I think it kind of, obviously got my brain working, and the title itself. Why do I do what I do, and having a small human that depends on me, and how do I instill values, and also how she values herself too. So, and living in where we are and how people view her. So yeah, it's been really amazing, kind of reflecting on that, and how we can instill that message through art in this way. Yeah.
And finally, Nima, we philosophize a lot, Nima and I, and we speak about things like the immigrant experience, that sort of thing. Can you speak a bit about this? We haven't even said the title yet, actually.
How much time do we have?
We're half an hour open.
You folks good? Shots, you good? Look, immigrant experience, I think, is unique to each and every single person who goes through the process of migration, be it, a situation where you tangibly go in that direction, or sometimes we're forced into that direction through refugee status, through wars, through all sorts of things. But as an immigrant, as a person that's migrated to this country, the blessing of being in a country where we all can have the opportunity to get together, despite the inadequacies of what we can all distinguish as going wrong here and what we would like to change, and the fact that we can get together and still hope, even though we say fuck hope, as again, I would like to pardon my French too, but in essence, yeah, I think that hope is a big deal, but hope in the right place, and hope in the right things. And for me personally, yeah, my kids, I back that motion. My kids, next generation, the elders and the leaders right now that are emerging, the folks I know up north, the folks that have made through trials and tribulations and managed to definitely contradict what this project is and how we're going to move in the next 100 years. So without further ado, I think this song will pretty much tell y'all where me and Matt's head was at when I was writing this verse. Yeah, so yeah, with all that love said, let's get it.
This is Live, Laugh, Decolonize.
It's funny how the times are nice. She gets crazy, but I know I'm fine. Mr. Cool like Wakanda. Wait, cause if we had it that way, you know it could be great. Life be like honey. Well, it's really sweet, evolving. And if love ain't the medicine, I'll fucking stop. So some juice, spit you out, and make you high. Make me girl beside me. And I wanna teach her rest. We can't continue with colonial stress. And I am being and doing all that I can.
That we are able to remember how truly powerful we are.
Sights on the rise, I'll be looking at the light. Come catch up and say, watch out for new things. Can't cut a flame from up the keys, make it hard, but I'm critics if you can't understand how we use slang to sing the new thing. While I was once a fucking new kid, brown nose and red head down on one knee. Just that new brick, we in the same court, facing the same chart. That's the same ground, and he's the same chart. Same DPP, still trying to blame my shit and change my tune. Love to colonize, come on. Love to colonize.
Colonize.
proudly at the rallies for likes like next study and want a revolution. Or just publicity. Apathy, never think of life of complicity. Make love, make art, make joyful jam sessions. Be never actively resisting systems of oppression. Brown wood soldiers and a white invasion. Constructed into something we don't fully understand. Brightly coloured wrapping paper for colonisation. Decorative diversity painted on the black hand. Prison guard or prisoner, writing false dilemmas. Related to oppressors. Now we're standing together. No one's gonna fund us to fight for liberation. Lighting candles and vigils. We should be lighting up police stations.
Everybody on this stage, please give it up for one last time.
Thank you so much. What a night. And that feels very final, doesn't it? That feels like, oh, that kind of vibe. It's like we're leaving now. It's the end of the show. Got a special treat for you. Do you remember Zai the Wave? Remember that band? They're going to join us. We're going to do a joint version of a song called Welcome to the Neighbourhood. I wrote two versions of this song, one in the English and one in the Mandarin. And they're going to get set up. It's going to take a second. It's going to be great. Yeah. Thank you. Have you enjoyed tonight? Amazing. Thank you. Honestly, it feels so nice to have people come along, be part of this community, be part of this family. It feels great when there's just as many people in the audience as on the stage. It's kind of like we're having a dialogue here. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Folks, please remain seated as we have one more song coming up. Unless your parking is due, in which case it's Sunday, you can risk it. With the best of love, hope to see you again soon.
Come on, everyone, clap along. It's our last song. Welcome to the neighborhood. Boy, I'm just so some good. Welcome to the neighborhood. Boy, I'm just so some good.
实验之中，我有嘉宾五色水神，骨髓黄丞相之下，人知道我是我真好，悠悠鹿鸣事业之好，我有嘉宾隔音口罩，是民不挑，君子适则适小，我有旨酒，嘉宾实验了。悠悠鹿鸣事业之情，我有嘉宾古色古琴，古色古琴何乐且谈？我有旨酒，以宴乐嘉宾之心。
Welcome to the neighborhood. Boy, I'm just so some good. Welcome to the neighborhood. Boy, I'm just so some good.
We know that is our community. That is an art. That is the civic. But I've never seen us look like this before. It truly is a peculiar sensation watching people look in
please see. This is the fun you made, now we're getting plenty praise for the way we use English on a day-to-day. This is the intro, no further info. Run and tell your kinfolk, the folks that bring home. This is for steel doors and concrete walls. This is for no sleep, stress level so deep I can feel a cold heat, listen when they don't speak. It's just a warm-up, nowhere near hot yet. Being it's my mates mix, this is just a rain check. How does it rain check? I ain't said my name yet. Nima, bache, yeshoja, shahid, shoma, idare, idare, jack.
Tonight. Cook a double just in case so we can squeeze them in tight. While you wheel and deal that overpopulation bit. Oh yeah, we love diversity, but we got enough here. 4-car garage and 3-bedroom spare. Is there really not enough to go around, or are you holding more than your fair share? Petrol fumes in the air, disguising racism as environmental care. You've been painting your barbed wire and prison walls green, but we're sticking the sharpest wire cutters you've ever seen. In this neighbourhood, we turn the prisons into art galleries, abolish cops and the weapon factories. Tell the politicians, set the people free. We want permanent visas for every last refugee.
What is more to me and what you know for? You tell me you're not from this place. The smile upon your face, reaching up through the pain. Hope of that prevail. Cause you got a vision of the future and it's coming quick. No matter where you're from, or the culture you fit. These are symptoms of a system that was built like this. I guess you benefit and I bet all this price and below you don't understand. Bring the pain and trauma from your colonized lands. It is true, tell me, so tell me. Walk with me and see what's good. Soft enough to nurture one. Of patriarchs whose giant shoulders I stand upon, to dream of only things that they could only think of, here in the neighbourhood.
Thank you so much. I want to thank a few people. I want to thank from BEMAC, AL. I want to thank Zoe, Bryce, Ross, Tim, and the BEMAC team. I want to thank Alinta. I want to thank Professor Chelsea Watego. I want to thank Ethan Enoch. I want to thank Jonathan Sriranganathan. And I want to thank the entirety of the Obscure Orchestra here standing with me. And I want to give a huge, huge thanks to the incredible band that flew all the way from Taiwan, the place of my ancestry, to Australia to bring a little bit of my home country to this place, Zai the Way. And finally, thank every single one of you, honestly, for coming to a concert during a cost of living crisis. It's not cheap, but thank you so much for joining this night, this family, this community. Thank you.